State Beavers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. The Beavers ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So San Diego State's offense will go to work first. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. Found the end zone a couple of times in his last game, just under 100 yards on the ground. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Right down the gut of the field. Past the 20. Into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball on the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
And the extra point was good. On the move from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. So Oregon State's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game is they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him...
There he goes. The 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Running inside, it's Hatcher. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got to...
Looking for the end zone. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Slams ahead. And he's in. Touchdown, Oregon State. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they had the extra point to finish the drive. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on.
Finds a spot down the gut of the knee. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. The Aztecs will hustle to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can
no more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Now the play fake. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Sutton. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Spins away. Complete. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Throws it back. Pocket breaking down. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 98 to the house, and put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Looking left. Makes the catch. It's Sheffield. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. The Aztecs right after the huge play through the air back to the line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete.
In college football, you see this a ton now. And you use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, keeps it on pace for success.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Gets it to the back. Hard running there. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. The run inside. It's Sutton. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Keeps it himself. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. Good, right down the boulevard. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Durant. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. This one's going to be fun if this keeps up, back with the ball in a 14-13 lead. Running inside, it's Hatcher. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. It's Nolan. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hatcher. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
This quarterback part of their running game. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Well, this tight end's really good at finding soft spots and zones. It's not just working over the middle of the field either, but also on the perimeter of the field. And that time, as soon as he releases off the ball, he knows there's no one following me and running with me. This must be zone coverage. Where can I post up and make this easy for my quarterback? He finds that spot. It's a nice gain by the offense.
The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Murphy. Finds us back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting 1st downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They'll run it. It's Hatcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back into coverage. That was second and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, Dave. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Pulled and fired complete. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
We'll stop play for just a second to check on this injured Aztec. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes a catch. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Finds his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They just keep firing. Makes the catch.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Off play action on first down. Back's got it. Touchdown Aztecs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback, finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
A little surprising that they didn't go for 2, but they're still down by a point. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
Hey, how about it? How about the old toss play, right? QB catches the ball, tosses it to the running back. Listen, it's got to be thrown out in front of him so he can continue to run, and then that offensive line has to do a really good job of getting the edge so he can get north and south. Used to see that play a ton back in the day. You just don't see much of it anymore.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs because they can pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical when facing off against this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Murphy. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Nolan. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Beavers peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. The run inside, it's Hatcher. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. The Beavers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after that big run, the defense answers. The Beavers using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires left. Makes a connection. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Oregon State. 3rd touchdown of the game, a 3rd of his season total. He now has 9 on the year.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Under fire. And it's a sack. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And And the Aztecs line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Coming out on first down with the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Nolan. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Well, that's a great job working through his progression. The first guy he wanted to throw to wasn't open. He was able to kind of get through it. And lo and behold, there's a guy wide open. Nobody near him. It's a big play for the offense.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Right down the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. Let's get things popping with Maryland in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Terrapins, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. That is another solid victory for this team, who now gets to 5-1 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Corvallis. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Aztecs will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Ollie, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. He says this all the time, but the team that holds on to the football and rushes the best usually wins the game, and that's what this team has done in the first half. The running back has been terrific. Great ball security, and offense now taking the field. They expect to continue that dominant run game here on offense to start the third. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got enough for the first. At midfield, he's got room. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. In the red area, it's Hatcher. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead's extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And you usually don't bring in dime packages for running teams. You bring in dime because you know they're going to throw the football. You got more speed on the back end to cover, and defensive linemen know they have their job to do. And their job is to go get that quarterback and get that sucker on the ground.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. Running inside, it's Hatcher. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to run for it. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
When a running back has had as much success as this guy's had so far, listen, defense has got to cue in. They got to cue into him. He's priority number 1, number 2, and number 3. That's a good start to maybe turning this defensive effort around.
Makes just plowing ahead. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Defense helped them out with that penalty, but it's still third and goal.
Here we go. Ready. White. 29.
They're going to run it. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Absolutely center cut. And that will extend their lead even further.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Makes the grab. It's Sutton. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. He's going to take off. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today rank, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McMillan. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Tackled there by the defense.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. Can't get him to the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Right on the money. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. That's where they'll mark it down, and the next snap will come from just inside the 30-yard line. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And after the interception, he brings it back and gets it inside the 35. This offense has it with really good field position. The run inside. It's Newberry. Makes it past the marker. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line. And the Aztecs in a good spot here with second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Grabbed behind the line. It's busted. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Aztecs want to crank the tempo.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Beavers using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rushes on him. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. They get to him as he throws. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's complete. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. handoff. Keep working on that clock. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Just feeds the running back. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their third and final one. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Looking for a push on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. The Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Glass. Maybe a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Beavers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And here we go, final play of the game right here. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.